Continue reading the Holy Gospel according to St. John, with the explanation by Blessed Theophylact. Chapter 7, verses 19 through 20. Continue reading explanation. He exercises restraint in reproving them, but they respond insolently and harshly. Thou hast a demon. Imagine they could intimidate him. Although himself the lawgiver, Christ condensed to the shallow understanding of the senseless Jews, saying that Moses gave the law. They could never have endured to hear that it was not Moses who gave them the law, but this very man standing before them, Moses' master and Lord. Chapter 7, verses 21 through 24. Jesus answered and said unto them, I have done one work, and you all marvel. Moses therefore gave unto you circumcision, not because it is of Moses, but of the fathers. And ye on the Sabbath day circumcise a man. If a man on the Sabbath day receive circumcision, that the law of Moses should not be broken, are you angry at me, because I have made the man every whit whole on the Sabbath day? Judge not according to the appearance, but judge righteous judgment. Explanation. Here the Lord proves that the Jews have absolutely no good reason to be angry at him. I have done one work, raising a paralyzed man on the Sabbath, and you all marvel. That is, you are outraged. But Moses, the lawgiver himself, broke the law of the Sabbath. He commanded that every male child be circumcised 8 days after it was born, even if this falls on Sabbath. If the law of the Sabbath was set aside by Moses for the sake of the law of circumcision, then clearly it is not a sin for a man to be circumcised on the Sabbath. So why are you enraged that I made a man whole on the Sabbath? The practice of circumcision didn't come from Moses, but from the forefathers. Nevertheless, it takes precedence over the law of the Sabbath, which is from Moses. Even though circumcision inflicts pain, it is forbidden by the law of the Sabbath. Yet I make a man whole and completely deliver him from the pain, and you condemn me. Judge not according to the appearance, which means judge righteously and without partiality. If you do not fault Moses for ordering the Sabbath broken so that infants may be circumcised, neither should you fault me for doing good to a man on the Sabbath. You're guilty of bias if you consider that Moses, on account of his venerable status, can do no wrong but condemn me out of hand because of my lowly appearance. Chapter 7, verses 25 through 27. Then said some of them of Jerusalem, Is not this he whom they seek to kill? But lo, he speaketh boldly, and they say nothing unto him. Do the rulers know indeed that this is very Christ? This is the very Christ? Howbeit we know this man whence he is, but when Christ cometh, no man knows whence he is. Explanation. When he writes some of them of Jerusalem, the evangelist means specially men of Jerusalem who had witnessed Christ's greatness miracles. This most bracket of all people now behold a clear sign of his divinity, yet cling stubbornly to their perverse judgment of him. If only they were willing, they would have perceived what a great miracle it was that he appeared boldly in the midst of his murderous, raging enemies, and yet suffered nothing at their hands. Glory to the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen.